Welcome to our showroom, and welcome to my colleague Daniel Anders,
Hello.
Product Manager, Track and Trace. Today we'll talk about how to manufacture liquids in terms of labeling, marking, verification. Daniel, there are hundreds of labeling systems, manufacturers out there, which are producing such systems similar to what we do, or what is the difference in terms of our combined approach to these existing solutions out there?
I think our biggest benefit from the systems is that we have several modules which are combined in one machine, and combination means not only that everything is mounted together on a frame, it means full integration in terms of software, in terms of working together, in terms of counters, so that the system itself is operated from with one HMI in one phase to the operator, so that is quite easy for them to operate it.
So we talk about modularity, right? This is the key of our
right.
solution. Okay, so we could also say we have an all-in-one concept for such kind of solutions. But what about if there are already existing systems out there and customers are facing the need to serialize or only batch coding existing, let's say, products in the market with their solutions they already have? What can we offer to those customers?
For these guys, we can offer two things. We have one is that we can integrate all the modules in third-party machines if needed, so which means the printing systems, the check-weighing systems, and so on. And there are also always the possibility to say you have a manual system to rework the products afterwards. Depends always a little bit on the batch size, what you want to do.
Sometimes I have the feeling we are only seen as a machine builder, but what I just heard when you say modules, that means that existing solutions can be upgraded with our integration kits. So I think what exactly is, let's say, a further functionality we can add here in terms of integrations?
Depending on the modules we integrate, so let's say we integrate printer and camera, we can have our functionality of the checking of everything what is printed directly in the system. When we add a weigh cell, then we can also add the weight to that. So that really depends how many modules you combine in one system to get more of functionality. When you have integration, it's normally not so much as when you do it with a full machine from our side, but this is the flexibility we have to fit the needs on the line.
So, I mean, actually we are facing a huge issue worldwide with all the vaccines which have to be deployed for the global needs. We're talking about billions of vaccines which need to be sent to the whole world. And what is, let's say, the technology we can use exactly for such kind of small vials? It's a little bit different to what we typically see for bigger bottles, right?
Yeah, the product handling is different and the same. So you have many parts which are doing the same for big bottles, but because they are more tiny, you need to, let's say, handle it in detail a little bit different. But at the end, this is the good thing from our modules again. We can combine it in a way that we fit the needs, because also when you say vaccines, vials are these little ones you see every day in the news maybe, but there's also the half-liter bottles which are also needed. So we need, let's say, have the flexibility to have the complete range of products be handled.
Okay, and handling systems, we have enough to do that, right?
We have a lot of these handling systems, and we're also expanding that day by day to get it really fit to the products on the market.
When we talk about vials, I have in mind that there is a term called brite stocking or brite stock labeling. What exactly is this?
Yeah, this is when the vials are filled. Then in most cases they are not labeled directly, because this is part of a later process. And then there is sometimes the issue that you have to see the mix-up control from these batches. So then we can offer that we print batch numbers on the aluminium cap on top of that. We can add, or when there are RFID chips in the system, we can write the RFID chips, we can read them out, we can sort them into vials according to that, and so add an extra layer of security to the lines.
Okay, so mix up. So it's an additional security layer to avoid any mix-up in a later labeling process. because they are producing big batches of such vials, and then
labeling and also packaging process, so that you be sure that there's because in most cases the liquid inside is you don't see from the liquid what is inside, so it's just it's normally a clear liquid in there, and so it does you need extra information, so if this is really the right product which is in the vial.
You mentioned RFID. This technology seems to be quite popular to me at the moment. What are the typical use cases for that?
We see a lot of use cases that is used in the hospital at the point of care, that you really can document which medicine is given to which specific patient, to know at the end what really happened during the treatment.
So all these products, which are typically primary level products, need to be also packed in secondary packaging formats. What are the technologies we can use there?
Those are the similar technologies we use in the solid market, so packing into folding boxes, aggregated to bundle, aggregated cases and pallets. And this will be part of our next webcast where we have solids in the focus.
And if you are interested in learning more about how to handle folding boxes, bundles, shipping cases, so to say aggregation, please register for our next webcast on solid pharmaceuticals.